Hello, hello, hello. Y'all, I am so happy. Today is Friday. Yeah, yes. And it's closing time for me. It's Friday closing time and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just ecstatic, okay? I'm ecstatic. So yeah, sometimes in your life, this is just me. I'm just talking, y'all. And if y'all can't get the flow, I understand. Sometimes in your life, you have to say you're sorry. And sometimes you have to admit that sometimes you have to admit that you're the one that has the issue. No matter how much somebody else can be the issue, sometimes you have to say, you know what, my bad. I was the pain in the ass. And with that information, I do understand why you was ABC. This is not apology to get back. It's apology for yourself as well as a healing process for yourself. Doesn't matter if somebody did something to you and they hurted you bad or whatever. They the ones that cause more grief to you. Sometimes you have to say, I'm sorry. Somebody hit you from the back, you have to say, you know what, I'm sorry, I did not put my signal light on. Now that gives them zero reasons to hit you from the back. I understand, but that goes in life. It does. Sometimes you have to say you're sorry. Your kids cut up and they break something. You know what? I'm sorry that I'm the one that did this because I should have foreseen or I should have took more better precaution in leaving stuff in a in an accident zone. That's what you do. Even though it might be like, no, hell no, that's not my fault. But sometimes you have to, again, to get over that, those those feelings, that unnecessary nagging, you going back and forth in your head. That can stop it. Okay. So we're going to jump into my thumbnail and we're going to do my Jazzy Life open discussion. Okay. Her discussion says, hold on, let me um let me go with her. Let me go. Can a man accept the same hurt he put a female through? Well, Jazz, let's talk about you for a minute. Okay. And this is not you because there's many of us that have a my Jazzy Life. Not saying, oh hell no, I would never be. No, y'all not understanding me. Relationship wise, parenting. This don't even have to be anything. Some of us actually, Jazz, I must say, is a very strong-willed person when she wants to be. When she wants to come through for her kids, that girl's gonna come through for her kids. Even though it might be a lunchbox in a book bag, she's gonna come through because that's her important status as a parent is a book bag and a lunchbox. Hey, that's her main thing she's concerned about, right? And now, when I say that is, some of us are probably going through bad romances. That's usually why I said, we can just say, okay, I can get it. But Jazz, let me just tell you something. You're more hurt because you can't control the narrative. You can't control the outcome. Okay? You're hurt in your own way. You're hurting your own way. You're not really hurt because of love. You can't control this narrative. That's the reason why you have to keep on saying my meals is different and my sleeping is different. You can't control the narrative. You can't control him faking it with you versus him being happy with somebody else, even if he isn't happy. That's not the case. You just can't control the narrative for yourself. And that's the reason why you in this depression state. Be honest. Ever since you and him, and y'all, we have to take a backstory because some people don't know my Jazzy life. Jazzy basically met him on Facebook or POF, and she shot at him a couple of, cute, flirty, messages through the pictures and maybe slide into his DM, but it took him a while for him to slide in yours. Easy peasy, right? Some of us been on POF. You know that some of the men will, what is it, match us, but I've been on POF. I know what it is. I'm not gonna act stupid, but some men they will match you, right? And they won't say anything to you. It's crazy. So you're gonna have sometimes be a little bit more vocal and say, "Hi, how's your day?" And if it clicks back, it clicks back. But you never stop. You never do that. That's a hell no. But majority of the time, most men they don't come for us. I get it. I think plenty of us, well, you're on the dating scene, you have to do that. It's part of life. But Jazz, you're different. And it's sad to see a woman that's stuck on this convenience versus love. Your butt hurt because of convenience. You're used to having somebody telling you when to do something or be quiet, or you like that. Because I'll be damned. Man, my ass be like here on the Wiz. Brand new day. That man tells me I am gone. I'm like, can't you feel it? I am dancing in the street with some brown panties. Okay, Michael Jackson, I know he's been gone. He's right there doing the robot. That man gave you so much grief. And do we need to go back in time? Chrissy, me, they got lives talking about how this man stopped touching on you when you told him you was pregnant. This man broke your thing. What was it? Your tripod. He wasn't even at your damn house less than damn 6 months. Breaking shit. Busted doors. You thought that shit was glamorified. It was cute. He liked me. But this man might be the same one that might cause you up to be on. What, fatal attraction? You on here and you're dying to be on fatal attraction messing with this man. That man don't give me nothing but darkness. He wasn't like, look at your kid. No, y'all, I'm not picking on him. Y'all, I promise y'all. Stinkerbug. I don't care anybody say he's little. No, that little boy is mean. And it's spawned from two parents. Envy. You can see all that in kids. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen that. Greedy. It's weird. But the worst thing about it is you on here telling the viewers he's not coming back. we know he's not coming back. He was never there in the first place. His body was there, but his heart wasn't there. He didn't like your children. He needed a place to stay. You went and portrayed, you went and you basically had to keep painting him and say, y'all remember y'all said that he didn't like me the way he looked at me, babe. They said you don't like me. You probably had to talk to him and tell him what you have to say. Like, babe, I have to say this, or they're going to, and he probably said, bitch, I really don't fucking like you in real life. Babe, you just joking. I know you joking. You seem like the type that you would do that. So of course he's not going to hurt like you're hurting, because his agenda was a place to stay, food to eat, and play video games. And I don't have to live in filth, so I'm going to make this place as comfortable as I can make it. See, it's like you're more comfortable with filth. You was okay with, and most of us, y'all, I don't know, like for example, it takes us like maybe about, oh, I'll get to that later. Y'all know some people, y'all like to watch laundry videos, right? So y'all can do laundry with somebody, right? It makes the time go by faster. But you're not the only woman that's let certain things slide. But he saw all your nastiness. When that man said, "Get your dirty feet off of me," he knew what he was talking about. He knows that if he don't come home 3 or 4 times, he have to call you and tell you, "Hey, I'm on my way," so you can be prepared. Cause you don't look like you take a bath on a just because. Oh, let me take a bath real quick so I can be ready. I'm not going nowhere, so let me just sit in my funk. Hey, Osan, how you doing? He's not going to hurt like you. See, the worst part about it is you never really got over Philip. Chris was Philip's payback. That's crazy. You had to show Philip that you had a man, you lost weight, and you got a house. I'm pregnant again. You had to show this to Philip real quick. Because I guess you knew that Philip must have somebody on the side still talking to the baby mama. Because y'all, if Philip gave Jazz, y'all don't know if y'all remember, if Philip gave Jazz that Mother's Day card, it wouldn't be no Chris. And y'all remember, if not, yeah, Philip gave Jazz that Mother's Day card that he gave Asia, it wouldn't be no Chris. It wouldn't. Because she'll been holding on to that. But Philip gave her a phone call. He gave Asia that card. And it had meaning to it. That was crazy. Even though he said, "Oh, somebody gave it." No, he gave that to her because of the meaning. Crazy. And you got butt hurt about that. Because she came back on live reading the letter and showing y'all the card that was made out of a female body part. And y'all, we saw it. Jazz got a phone call. But if Philip gave Jazz that card, it would be a different story. But it was no thought. That's why she rushed to the guy that was in the bed with the dreads to Chris. Y'all, I'm being honest with you. It takes me a long time. I always say I love my exes more than I like uh hey Joel, like than I like a new person. I know what I'm getting. Now if they treated me dirty and I know they treated me dirty, that's on me, right? I will go to an ex before I go to a new guy because I got to train him all over. No, just kidding. But Jazz, you can't be hurt for convenience. You can't. You played this out to try to maliciously hurt somebody else. When you looked up, he didn't matter, and you're in deep. Now you got to play this game with the YouTube guys. Y'all know damn well Chris didn't have no job. Guys, I gotta get Chris ready for work. So you packed up some Pringles and some bottled water just to walk it to the bedroom. Interesting. He played it so much, and then one day he's like, "Yo, they don't even freaking like me." That's true. Everything that she's getting is, it is what it is. Y'all came back. Y'all came together just to be, um, just a fantasy. You gave him a fake reality, and he definitely gave you a fake reality. Hold on. Okay, no, it's North Carolina, and no, we don't supposed to get snow, but I hope we do at least by, like, let's say if there's like snow that runs about 12 o'clock. Yeah, and my job, I'm off if they close down schools. But I hope it snows. But I think we might get some snow in February. I really think we should be getting some snow in February. I wouldn't mind it. But both of y'all did it. But the kicker was, Jazz, I'm just gonna ask you this. You said, does a man hurt? Can they accept the hurt they gave somebody else if it's real? See, I'm not even going to go into like the 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 bedroom lifestyle. I'm gonna go into what we see. I'm gonna go in what we see. Jazz, when he was around, you put your appearance on top of the world. No matter how those girls was running around and running around up and down the road, you put your appearance. When he's at work or when he was out doing studies, um, you didn't care because he wasn't home. He was doing studies, and y'all don't know if y'all know studies. Y'all know studies. He was doing his studies, making money for the family. How you, aka, saying you didn't care. You at least, and you haven't learned that yet. You don't even want him back. You want people to feel sorry for you. You don't hurt. You didn't hurt. You wasn't hurting at your mama's. I didn't see tears and crying. No, that was the medical studies. She was like, "Oh yeah, Philo used to go to medical studies." Turned out he was in some hotel counting money from somebody's daughter. So I'm just shocked that you would say that. Like, you would ask for this open discussion. Chris never was into you. Chris took from you, but he wasn't into you. You laid $80 on the bed while your daughter was yelling for a vanity. Mommy, I want a vanity. I want a vanity. He got $80. Now you're giving your kids Y'all, I don't know if y'all notice, like grandparents, they give good gifts. Some grandparents give outstanding gifts. Like my parents, they give outstanding gifts. Okay, like they might get a Mickey Mouse watch, right? And because my parents know that one kid loves Mickey Mouse, so they get a Mickey Mouse watch, and they're idolizing like, yeah, I got a watch, right? But your parents just give your kids whatever. I ain't seen no book. I ain't seen no toothbrush. I ain't seen no toothpaste. I didn't see anything. You said my dad gave these girls some balls that fly and float around. And I'm gonna tell you this: they wasn't happy with your gifts because you didn't put any thought into anything like you're putting into this relationship or ex relationship. I can't imagine being depressed. And y'all, I already told you I have a toddler. And no matter if he is cutting up or if he is just unhappy and he wants to see you do something about it and he just irking your nerves, I still can look down at him and give him a smile and give him that attention he yearns for. Your kids was in the background doing gosh knows what. And I'm like, you can't just turn around and see happiness. You choose not to. You choose this state. Now you trying to wonder if he's going to hurt like you already. No, no, no. You got his baby mama on here. Every chance she can, she's going to put you down. Not because what you did in the past, y'all. Not what she did in the past and what she brought into YouTube. She brought herself on YouTube, actually. Hey, races, be gone. Thanks for the love, darling. She brought herself on YouTube, and if anybody remember, Lala dropped an email that she sent her. So Jazz is correct in some way. Jazz didn't bring her. She brought herself on YouTube. Because we didn't know nothing about Alex from Jazz on her side. And then if we remember, Chris said the first interview, Chris said, I'm not discussing my baby mama. See, Jazz had to stand and be like content with that until the second interview came out. Not with Lala, y'all. The second one, when she came on here and said she's not going to drop a video until she got 1,000 subscribers. I remember that. They knew how to play the system. And that's when hell broke loose on that side of the universe. Because she laid low because she was pregnant with Exotic. She laid low and then she came back after she had the baby. See, a lot of times people, there's like those gaps and guidelines that sometimes we forget. Definitely somebody is not actually talking about another person anymore. We kind of forget that. But I'm here to do the remembering archives. All right. So again, Jazz might said some shady shit on the second part, but the first time, Jazz was not allowed to talk about her. And he made that clear. It was biting her in the ass, but then he allowed her to let loose. So, Jazz, you want to hear this woman not even mad at her baby daddy for sitting right beside you while you was talking about her. That's crazy. Crazy. A lot of people don't understand where I'm coming from with that. And you giving her shine every day. You supposed to say, girl, hey gone. Even if he's not. And I really personally feel like you're playing, you're milking this relationship for your subscribers, or on the low, because y'all schemers and y'all scammers, On the low, he's still talking. You might be cutting him right now just to be on live talking about him. I'm like, every time you say my name or you're coming on here, you owe me $200 because that's what he is. He's a cheap hoe. Y'all, I ain't even gonna lie to you. $80 on a bed, he's a cheap hoe. Okay? I'm not lying. Chris is a cheap hoe. He is for the lowest bidder at any day. So it's no telling that he's capping off of this. Because I'm thinking about it now, like, damn, he might be capping. Like, and Jazz coming on here saying, but he talked to me and I'm calling him. Who calls a man that says he don't want you? Who calls who calls a man that you know that you he just like basically shitted on you for 3 years? You kept saying how much you had to hide shit from him. But I forgot you said that about Chrissy too. You couldn't tell us nothing. You had Olivia to tell us. Be friends with Olivia so Olivia can tell us Chris T. And Medusa, I'm sorry. I'll be shaking out my boots if I was talking to this girl right here. Because there's some shit that Christopher probably said about you that she can't come back and rebound. So I'm just being as honest. I'm not even he playing Chris plays a bitch game. If y'all remember this when she got on here with that green pixie cut, Chris came on with his red shirt or white shirt, whatever shirt, and they sat beside each other. Jazz put on like a nice curly wig, and yeah, y'all remember? And that's when Jazz said, "Well, we can take custody of the girl." Da, 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 da. She was just going at it, right? But he was sitting right next to her. What man does that? And why would I be fighting a woman that I need to be fighting a man? But you didn't, and you couldn't. You were more scared of what the hell he actually knows about you. She shut it down. I'm not lying. And Medusa sitting here yelling to the top of the rooftop, talk about he found her more attractive. Girl, you was not. He found whatever that was on that tablet more attractive. For him to take money from a woman for kids or some girl, take money. A man that knew that she didn't have any food grilled the last rib and allowed this woman to make some neck bones while the kids had to get some noodles to go to school the next day. He wasn't no man. Her car was broken down. Did he go and help her? No. Who helped her with that damn car? Mama Dukes. She said, "Oh, Chris walked a mile in the back." He did not. He only walked for himself, not for you or your kids. Y'all remember she had to go down to the pool? And I don't know if y'all know, I don't even like moving my mop water across the room. Okay, and that's how lazy I am. But this helper had to take those little buckets, those 50-gallon buckets to the pool to fill it up so they can flush the toilet. Y'all remember that? I remember it. While he was at the house just chilling, chilling. He didn't even walk her downstairs. She'll tell all the kids to watch the twins or something or lock them up or something in that nature. But he just did not want to get out in that cold weather. And you wonder if he hurt him like you hurt him? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. He never wanted you. And not because he liked Hispanics. No. Hispanics is his preference. No. He wanted, he knew that you was easier because right now he knew where your heart was. Your heart wasn't for Chris. Your heart was for getting back at Philip. See, if Asia never came on the scene, Jazz and the information of Philip, Jazz be telling us all day long. Philip will still be at that house, y'all. And if that stuff that never came out, Philip will be at that house. And we know it. He went back to studies. If that man went to jail, he was with Hannah. He was doing whatever. And the kids got older now, so the kids can talk a little bit more. But that's about it. It wouldn't be no single bug. It wouldn't be no Chris. Because Jazz had a narrative that she could always plan out. She can always scratch and fix. That was the difference. She was more afraid of somebody coming out saying they wasn't together than anything. It's the narrative. Jazz, do something different. Like I told you before, go on POL because it's easier. I mean, I'm just saying, go ask Sky to do her bugaboo. Got one, the one that was singing in the shower. Go ask Sky's Worlds or Sky's World or Sky Life, something in that nature. Ask her where she found her man at, because she found him right on the right time. That man smelled a W-4, a W-2 in her mailbox. She was like, "Hey, where you come from?" He's like, "You got a W-4, that W-2's in there, huh?" He can smell it. You got many men out there can smell a W-2 on us. You be like, "Girl, he likes my cologne." No, he likes W-2s. Okay. Congratulations, Sky got a car, y'all. And she's excited. She got a man and a car, girl. You starting the year right to do. And your W-2s might be looking okay. Okay, Sky, I see you. She about to move out, okay? Convenience. She can't never get on here and talk about she loves this man. This man was in the shower. And this man was in the shower singing. 3 months, she was literally going toe to toe with every roach in her house. Those things was not scared of human beings at all. That thing was flipping fried chicken when she was cooking chicken with it. It's like, that's not good. You leave the chicken alone. They was fighting in there about how often she flipped the chicken. But now Sky got a man. It's called convenience. She wants to move. I got somebody to help me. Jazz, you have 4 kids. You needed an instant babysitter. Until then, he left your ass in the house, no vehicle. Now he literally got you in the house trying to figure out your next content. While you was with him, you should have been building at least a schedule or something. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Monday should have been Dollar Tree Day. Or find out what day they have the best shipping. Wednesday should be HB. What do they have on sale? You should have something like Tuesday and Wednesday new video drop. Now you on here crying in the dark, sending sending your daughter a text message says, "Keep it quiet down there. Be quiet. I'm on live." Now your daughter got to raise all 4 of those kids so you can get a little piece of content. While you was with this man, you should have been at least looking at some of these 10, 100K people and see how they work. Drop a video every week. You have 5 days. Just say you have like literally 5 days to drop a decent content video that you know people are going to watch. Look, people are watching you right now. That's crazy. Even your baby daddy's baby mama's watching so she can get content. That's crazy. Won't you think that you should have something better in your archives than crying over Chris, the man that snatched $80? Hey, do don't you think? I think. But who am I? I'm a woman who loves love. I love love. So any man that I fall for, I love genuinely, that would never die. My love is not measurement from his love because I can only imagine that I might be off or I might be wrong. Now, I'm not going to be on here crying and talk about I love him and he say he love me. But you didn't love him to your best ability. You loved him just enough so you can have Nan and Moo Boo and Philip's face. That's all. Y'all, what confuses me about Jazz is that she had a yeah, keep on having babies. Okay, racist. Somebody pulled up her stats. That girl made zero. No, she didn't have a basketball career. I don't know what the hell she was doing in the her stacks. Somebody pulled up her stacks, okay? And her stacks was low as hell. So I don't know what she was. See, that's again fantasy, 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 fantasy. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's a fantasy. She came on here and told y'all that Philip was going to study. Where was he at? Later on, we found out, oh, Philip, he was into jail because of his homeboy, and his homeboy didn't have to go to jail, but he has to go to jail. Girl, he didn't have to go to jail because somebody put a restraining order against him or press charges on him. That's the reason why. Well, we didn't know nothing about that. We didn't know anything about that, y'all, until the baby mama, what was that? Baby mama number 4 came out and say, hey, I saw him at the casino when I was 17 years old. Girl was making Facebook. Y'all, I do have a I do have a delayed child. But the girl was on you could tell that she on her like old YouTube videos, you could tell that she was in the class with like 4 people in there, right? So I'm gonna just leave it like that. She was in one of those classes, okay? It's called a trailer classroom, and it's okay. And you can tell she was in a trailer classroom. That tells you a lot, right? It tells me a lot. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, but Jazz was competing with that. The same time frame. Girl was in high school. She was in a trailer classroom. And Jazz is competing with that, trying to have another baby. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I don't think that was the same time frame. I do apologize. I don't think that was. I think she was a little bit older. Okay, races. We already seen mom in the New Year's, right? Y'all saw in the New Year's toast, and somebody said you toast for one child, but not the other two. Y'all, one of the kids are in a special need class, special in a home. She's, she's slow. And I never seen this woman say, well, she don't do YouTube anymore. But I don't see Jazz talking about, hey y'all, it's my sister's birthday. And we're gonna surprise her. Jazz, that's fucking good content, by the way. All right. So I never see that. Mom Duke's coming to get all the kids and y'all singing happy birthday to Latasha or Latoya. Latoya. One of those left. All right. I never heard that. Never seen it. But Mom Dukes want you happy. I want my daughter happy. Who does that? Who says that about a child? One child. Who says that? Mom Dukes. And you know what? And that explains why she feels so entitled to that other people need to raise her children. Like Nika always told us that her mom was never in the picture and she learns from her grandmother. Not saying that her grandmama didn't do it in the 60s and the 70s to Nika's mom. Oh, yeah. Nika's mom. We don't know. That cycle got to continue. And then Nika said, well, I'm going to have all these kids, but I'm going to still remember how my mama treated me. So I'm going to treat my kids like this. Let me half-ass do a cooking meal. Let me chop up these cold-ass hot dogs, throw them in some water, and dice them up. Don't even care what size they are. Don't care if they're like uniform sizes. She's just going to chop. Throw it in the pot, stir it up, and kids are ready. And you pull them on side of mushy rice, hard rice, whatever rice. If it's cooked, it's cooked. If it's not, it's not. They're gonna still eat it. That's a cycle. And these women crying for love. I love Haywood. I love Chris. I love Demarcus. His name is Demarcus. I love y'all. Y'all don't love yourselves. How can y'all love somebody and you don't even love yourself? You don't even love yourself to your best ability. You're praying and hoping that somebody else can love you a little bit harder and a little bit longer so you don't have to do it. I'm sorry, Jazz, you're being lazy. Go over there. Don't go brush your teeth and wash your face because I said. You got to really feel like that shit. Then you won't have open discussions like that. When you actually feel like brushing your teeth, washing your ass, it hits different. Your day hits different. Well, you got to really want to do that for yourself. I'm not here to bash her for her relationship. We see that thousands of other videos. Because be honest with you, I'm helping the people that is fucking clueless that thinks what she's doing is cool. That's what I'm helping. I'm not helping Jazz per se. I'm actually helping. Joel. Time out. I was thinking that, but time out to do. That's hey, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care what you're talking about. Cheryl and Kevin, they was in the same boat too. Yeah. Cheryl, Cheryl and Kevin, I don't care what y'all say. You can't tell me, y'all can't tell me that this man watched his son. He took his son over the house, right, y'all? And this is just from the 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 CPS thing, as reported that they go over there several times. The house is nasty, right? House is dirty, and there's no food in the house. And he just said, "Bye, son. You can't tell me, y'all. He'll y'all can't tell me." That was still in their little taste buds too. So I'm gonna keep it moving. Keep it moving. Y'all see Jack? He looks like Jack still got a 90s. Jack still got a 90s persona, okay? He'll probably, never mind. Let me mind my business that pays. I'm gonna mind my business. So I'm gonna behave today, y'all. I told y'all plenty of times I stole this, and I'm gonna say it plenty of times. I cannot go to hell messing with some of y'all because Satan got a restraining order against me, and I'll have no place to go if I can't make it in heaven. Okay, all right. So, but you're gonna have to want to feel better for yourself, Jazz. Nobody can do it. So you're still trying to figure out if he is going to love you or if y'all can make it work. Why would you want that? I'd rather be a Chrissy and jump on the next dick before I go back to Chris. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That'd be my goal. Chrissy, how did you find out? Well, how did you find that food? Oh, okay, all right. Let me go right here and find a college student with no credit. Yeah. And when's your reimbursement check coming out? When is okay? See, Chrissy knows when she can go on vacations. Chrissy can go on vacations that boy when his reimbursement check says, and that sounds about right. You do? Yeah. Yeah, Chrissy went to Boston. Yeah, sound about right. That's when they drop. That's when they drop those reimbursement checks. Chrissy went to New York. Yeah, about right. About right when they dropped that reimbursement check. Okay. Chrissy got okay. She got that right. She's talking about what did she say? He's frugal. Girl, he get paid once, once a semester, right? You know what? I think she needs to not be alone. She needs to find real people to connect with. And I'm gonna start that today. I need to find real people. Like I'm gathering, like for example, I'm single. Well, I'm single, but I keep myself occupied. If y'all know what I mean. But I'm single. So instead of like waiting and wishing on a man to say, hey, get dressed at 8, I'm taking you to dinner for Valentine's Day, or popping up with flowers at my job, I'm going to set up a gala times. And that's what I'm gonna do. I told, and then whoever I invite to the gala time, I'm gonna tell them to bring, you know, cute girly things. In an affidavit of how beautiful one. And I think I might do it on the 17th instead of, is it the Saturday or the 17th? I think I'm gonna do it the 17th or that Sunday. And we'll have dinner and then we'll exchange gifts. Like, everybody brings a gift, and and we just have something like maybe say buy a journal and a pen, or some cozy socks or some headphones or something in that nature, and then say, oh yeah, by the way, this is a great playlist of helping you motivate or whatever. I just think that sometimes women are so used to trying to put this image of, I have the kids, I have the boyfriend, I have the house, I have this and I have that, And then they forget that they needed to have a human being. Now they became a robot. They're not human. They don't know nothing. Jazz don't know nothing. Sitting there listening to her and Chris used to have a conversation that she don't know nothing. And now she really don't know anything because she hunching somebody that they only had uneducation intellect. That's it. That's it. You don't have real friends. YouTube is I love everybody watching, that's watching later, bushwatchers, and in my life. I love everybody. Y'all gotta understand a certain love, right? There's a love. Like I heart everybody because everybody is I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But y'all come and show and y'all I really appreciate y'all. But at the end of the day, I have to have a balance of my real life. I can't be on here saying, "Hi, my best friends is races be gone." You and Joel and Desi, they're my best friends. They're my best friends. I tell them everything. Y'all gotta understand that separation. Like I can't. I can't say, um, I think Planet. I converse with Planet. Man, me and Planet, we're wearing the same thing. I, there's got to be a balance, and she don't have a balance. She never had like real friends. Well, she used to be in basketball, and basketball, coaches force people to be their teammates to be friends. Y'all know that, right? When you in college, you have to sit, eat, and they basically make them like be roommates. Like they have to come together. Do you think she have any real friends like that? No, no. Because if she did, she'll record it. Like, hey girl, I'm going on a lunch date with my college friends, and this is what I'm wearing. Y'all see what I'm wearing? You see the things that Jazz are missing out. People actually have real friends. But y'all, I have to go pick up my little people. Ugh. But it's okay. I really appreciate everybody. I was probably do a live tonight. I am going to a function tonight, so I think I'm gonna just go pick up my baby and then. Oh, I'm about to go, but you have a great shift and you keep it up too because I see you in these streets cutting up. I love y'all. Y'all gotta understand. I love y'all when y'all cut up in other people's lives. Y'all be making me so proud. I'm like, I'm not the only messy person on these streets. But I have to go pick up my little people. So I am going to see y'all in a few. And I just want y'all to understand that sometimes I'm not for Jazz, but there's actually people that watch Jazz that will think her behavior is okay. This talk is not necessarily for Jazz. I know Jazz got a brick wall between her ears. It's okay. But I can reach somebody else. Y'all have a lovely day, and it is what it is. Well, I don't mind it. I wanted to come. Y'all know, I don't know if you know Cumberland County. If you anybody knows Cumberland County, Hornet County, and what's that other county? Gosh, what's that other county? And Cumberland County is where I work at. Okay, I say in Hornet County. When I tell you, we had when they shut down schools. Okay, they shut down schools. They ain't playing no games. Okay, the next day it was clear, and guess what? They gave the kids 2 hour delay. Y'all, when I tell you, it was raining one year. It was raining for I'm gonna say 4 hours. They shut down the ABC store at 12 o'clock. They ain't playing with y'all. Okay, they shut down. That's okay. That's what I want. Now, wouldn't like I always tell y'all, I wouldn't mind another pandemic. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't even need the money. Okay, I just want the time. that's, that's bad, y'all. I'm bad. I'm like, yes. When they killed, when I saw it, y'all, I'm serious. I just got a speeding ticket in Virginia. Never again. I said, I hope y'all enjoy these little $176 for going over 15 miles on the highway. But I talk to y'all lovely people later. Like I said, I'm gonna come back on. I think I'm gonna sit in my car. Y'all know how I like to sit in my car. I like to sit in my car and just chat. But it is what it is, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful afternoon. I'll probably come back on here, probably like give me about like 9 o'clock. Depends on how to pick up that little kid. But if I pick him up now, I'll probably see y'all about like I said, 8:30. I'll see y'all 8:30 on my live. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.